During these cold winter months, there's not a lot of gardening to be done. So what I enjoy is reading through the seed catalogs I've gotten in the mail. Now I prefer to buy organic seeds, which means they were grown without pesticides because my gardening outside is organic. I also tend towards heirloom seeds because of the great variety, especially with tomatoes. An heirloom is a plant that you would have seen 100 years ago before farmers started to hybridize and give us the limited selection that you see today in the supermarkets. Now, the catalogs not only have pictures, but they have extensive explanations of what they are, so I can decide if this plant is correct for our locale and our climate. Oh, look at that. Orange okra. Huh. Purple carrots. Oh, mini cantaloupes. I think I'll try that. And then when the seeds come in the mail, what do? Welcome to a rainy day in California, finally. Today, let's talk about starting seeds from a packet. A greenhouse is a perfect environment for starting seeds. And then when they start sprouting and growing, you can continue to grow in the greenhouse, or like me, take them outside to the garden. Here's what I've already started, and then I'll have another batch every month so that I can have plants kind of in rotation growing at different rates. So come on. Here are a couple of my plastic seed trays. You can see the individual pockets. I reuse them between planting seeds. I clean them out. I disinfect them with bleach in order to kill any bacteria or virus that would be transmitted to the new seeds I'm going to put in. And then I leave them several days out in the sun to kind of bake. Let's start some seeds. What I have is a seed tray with about 2.5 inches deep. And I have potting soil I bought at the nearby nursery. And the potting soil has, as we saw in the ingredients, recycled forest products, whatever that is. So what I like to do, just for starting the seeds, is to sift it. And then that gives me very nice soil to start seeds in without a lot of rocks and branches and big lumps. So I filled this with my material, and next we'll put seeds in here. Here's my edamame seeds, 1 inch deep. Okay, I'll push them in a little ways, and then I'm going to top them off with some more fine soil. Okay, I got these 3-inch deep seed cells, and I put these seeds in each row, and most of them are needing a lot of deep roots. That's why I chose these plants. And now I'm going to cover them. Most of the directions were 1/2 to 1 inch in depth, so I'll push some of the bigger ones down a bit and then cover the others. But look at this, the broccoli, which was little itty bitty seeds, they only need 1/4 of an inch. Some Sometimes when we plant seeds too deep and they get wet, they just rot. Sometimes they need to sense the sun and the air above them to sprout. So now I'm going to cover them and then water them and then patiently wait. Here's how I do my seed list. Up in the top corner is the date, January 22nd. First item is broccoli. In parentheses, I have who I bought them from, Seeds of Change. The number 21 refers to the season that the seeds were made for. Same for yellow squash. Now the kook or cucumber, the J represents Japan, and my wife brought them back, and I'll be darned if I can read the details on the packet. I think they're a year old. The zook or zucchini comes from Baker Rare Seeds and was packed for the year 2020, so they're a year old. The okra comes from Renee's Seeds, and that is for the year 2017, so 3-4 years old. The daikon round is also Japanese, so I think that's a year or two old. The okra is Kitazawa Seeds from Oakland, 3 years old, and the edamame is old. So let's see how they do. Okay, here's the plan. Here's my seed cells. I've just put a variety of seeds in there. Here's my list up above so I can keep track of it. And now I'm going to add water in here. And the soil will stay moist, but I won't be displacing the seeds by watering from above, not until they're sprouted. It just rained heavily last night, so rain barrel, good clean water, doesn't have any chemicals in it, no chlorine, the plants will love it. Okay, I've added water, can you see it here? Anyway, the soil here, which is dry, will be moist by this afternoon, and I will keep about 1/4 of an inch of water in here at most of the time until these little guys start to sprout. So, the end of January, I was able to start my first tray of seeds. I had some unique heirlooms, and some my wife brought back from Japan. As I've said before, why go to all the trouble to grow something that you could just go to the grocery store and get faster and cheaper? You know what the best part of all of this is? Watching those itty-bitty little seeds poke their heads out from the soil and grow to become a viable plant. Some of them I'll keep in the greenhouse. Some of them I'll move out to the garden. I hope this has been helpful. Go plant something.